Around a week ago now, I decided to make a video around the progress that I've been making inside of my nature workouts, and I was doing this for around the last 2 months or so, from maybe 3 to 4 times a week, alongside my push-pull legs weightlifting workouts, which I was doing 6 times a week. And in this video, I was just going to go through the specific pull nature workout, as this full body nature workout worked everything from your triceps, your biceps, to your chest, to your abs, and even your legs on some days. And so I wanted to go through the specific pull workout, which contained more exercises, than the pull section of the full body workout, if you kind of know what I mean. But first, as always, subscribe and stick around to the end to implement these tips and tricks into your life. Now, the first exercise of this pull workout, it isn't really an exercise, but it's something that does work the lats, which are a pull muscle, and I quite like doing it. It's quite a fun exercise, and once you kind of build up to being able to do this, I think you'll really enjoy doing this exercise as well. And it's kind of like an upside down dip / a front lever progression, and you'll be able to see me doing these front lever progressions and upside down dips on the screen. And it's essentially where you hang on 2 parallel bars and you sort of pull yourself up so that you're almost like in a little ball, and it's basically like a front lever, but your legs aren't fully extended, because that's a very difficult exercise that works your lats and your abs a lot more than just what I'm doing, which is curling up in a ball. But I think it is a front lever progression, and a front lever is definitely something that I do want to be able to do one day, and so this is quite a nice thing that I can use to help build my lats and build my abs, that will mean that I'll be able to do a front lever as well one day. And the upside down dips part of this workout is like quite a weird kind of pull up. You put your legs through the gap between the parallel bars and you just pull yourself up, and it's almost like, it looks like the opposite of a dip, and that's why me and my friends have decided to call it an upside down dip. And it makes not much sense at all, but I have found that it does actually work my abs and my lats quite a lot, and I think it's quite a new exercise that I've never really seen anywhere on the internet before. And please tell me in the comments if I am wrong, and this is quite a common exercise that people do, but yeah, I find it fun, and I think you will too if you want to implement this pull workout inside of nature, if you may not have access to a gym, inside of your life. And after the front lever progressions and upside down dips, you can then move on to doing your pull-ups and your chin-ups, and you can do 2 sets each of these, and you just have to find a calisthenics park, or maybe you have a pull-up bar in your house somewhere, and you'll be able to do pull-ups and chin-ups with ease. And over time, you can build up to being able to do more and more and more reps. I mean, maybe around 6 months ago now, I could only do around 2 to 3 reps of pull-ups, and now I can maybe do 10 to 11 to 12 in that sort of range if I've not been doing any previous working out before I've done pull-ups. And after those 3 exercises, you can then do some rows, and I use a special piece of equipment for this because the kind of monkey bars that I do my exercises on aren't low enough for me to actually just use my hands. And if you don't want to spend money on this equipment, there's probably a calisthenics park near you that will have a lower sort of bar that you can do these rows on, which are a nice build-up if you struggle to do a lot of pull-ups just yet. And other than these 4 exercises, there aren't too many other specific pull exercises that you can do. But I would recommend maybe finding a log or a stick somewhere and bicep curling it. And while that's not technically calisthenics, because there aren't so many bicep isolation exercises inside of the gymnastics and calisthenics world, maybe if you want to build your biceps, then that's something that you can do. And I'm also probably going to try, which will be up on the screen in this video once I edit it, probably just me trying to do some other exercises like a human flag, maybe a back lever, and other kind of generic calisthenics exercises, which I do want to learn in the long-term future. And so yeah, you can try all of those too, just as I am doing, and you'll inevitably fail at first, but honestly, once you do this stuff maybe once or twice a week, as you would normally do a pull workout in a push-pull leg split, you will make a lot of progress in a lot shorter time span than you may possibly think. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for staying on to the end if you have. And I also recommend subscribing, because I like this community of young tribal people who are willing to improve themselves so much more than they already have. And good luck.